grace in her stride. Heart of a warrior, strength deep inside. Honest and pure, her spirit won't hide. Eyes full of wisdom, her truth is our guide. Fearless she ventures where shadows don't dare. Analyzing paths with a gaze that can tear. Unpredictable moves in a world unaware. Her mind is a fortress, her voice fills the air. Oh, blessing Njoh, you light up the dark. With fire and spark, you leave your mark. Intelligent queen, your presence a song. In your strength we find where we belong. She breaks through the noise with thoughts that ignite. Her essence is power, her spirit is light. No challenge too great, no mountain too high. Blessing your soul, she reaches the sky. We stand in awe of your unfiltered truth. With every word a revelation uncouth. Guiding us all with integrity's might. Blessing just shines like a star in the night. Oh, blessing Njoh, you light up the dark. With fire and spark, you leave your mark. Intelligent queen, your presence a song. In your strength we find where we
Hey guys, Blessing here, and how are you all doing? Welcome to my YouTube and Facebook audience. How are you guys? Hope you're fine on this beautiful Thursday evening. If you're watching live on Facebook, I would like to ask you to come over to YouTube if you can. There is a link here on your screen that I have pinned in the comment section. Go ahead, click on that link, and you will find yourself right on our YouTube channel. You can continue to watch this video live. So I'm gonna switch it off any moment from now, but we are still here for now. Just wanted to give you a heads up that we are going off of Facebook very soon. But let me see if I can actually do something else. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah, so I have that link now featured on the screen on Facebook, just so you know. And my YouTube people, let me say sorry. I am so sorry I didn't come live yesterday. I apologize. I scheduled this video, I think 2 days ago or something. I was supposed to come live yesterday. I was so eager. I was so looking forward. And then I took a nap in the afternoon. I took a long nap. And then I woke up in the night, late in the night. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do one or two things. I'll eat, I'll clear up the house. And by the time I was done, it was like 12. Then I thought, okay, let me just put the live, let me change the time and put it for 1 a.m. Yeah? Like, I just felt like I would still go live. So I wanted to eat something again around that 12. Then I warmed something. I opened my bottle of malt. And when it was some minutes to 1 rather, 1 a.m. that is, I was like, are you for real? Are you like really planning to go live at 1 a.m. and you have to work tomorrow? Well, technically today, Thursday. And something just clicked in me like, no, you cannot live your life like this. You can't do this, literally, because I was supposed to go live at 11:55. That was when I scheduled my live video originally yesterday, 11:55 p.m. But because of my nap and every other thing in between, I changed the time to 1 a.m. But before 1 a.m., I just felt like, are you mad? Who starts live at 1 a.m.? Why? So I just decided, you know what, blessing, because once you start at 1 a.m., you finish around 3 a.m. and you'd have to wake up like 6 a.m. to go to work. Who does that? I just told myself, respect yourself and change it. So I changed the entire thing and I decided to just do it today, Thursday. And I'm happy I'm here, but I really apologize to you guys. Many of you were waiting, many of you were commenting, you were thinking I would come, and it just didn't happen. I'm sorry for that. I missed you guys, but I'm happy we are here now to finally do the video. I don't know if I should start before we move to YouTube or we just move now so that everybody just comes and starts with us. Which one is better? Let's see our sound. Oh, yeah, I think our sound is good. Please, if the sound starts to act out, help me out. If you have my number, call me on WhatsApp. If you send a message, I might not see your message, but if you call me, I almost 100% likely would, see your or hear your phone call. So please help me, call me if there is anything wrong at any point with the sound. Okay, let's get started. Let's say hello to one another in the comment section. Say hello to your friends. Tag everybody. Tell them we are live. So now I'm like an hour earlier. I scheduled this live video for 11:55 and now it's 10:57. So I'm like very early, an hour earlier, which is good, which means I'll just go to bed earlier. Okay, first things first. The title of this video, what we are going to be talking about tonight, is the fact that Korra Obidi boycotted her daughter's graduation, a very important milestone in her daughter's life. Her daughter is 5 years old, almost 6, and she just graduated from preschool, meaning from next season she will be going to elementary school, which is a huge, huge, huge milestone, a great step, like the beginning, the real beginning, the actual beginning of your educational path in life as a person. Your elementary school, fine, I know the real foundation is, all the pre-TK, transition school and all of that. But if you really look at the context of mandatory education, it starts from the elementary phase. And this is really a huge thing. It just speaks big girl. You're going to big girl school. You're starting school. This is the start of your life officially. And it's a big deal for parents. Parents don't joke with milestones like this. They are proudly present. If you are not present as a parent, then tell me where else you will be present. If you miss a day like this, you're not sick, you're not crippled, you're not bedridden, you're just there in the same district, in the same neighborhood, but you just didn't show up for your daughter's graduation. I think it's abominable. I think it's unacceptable. And in my opinion, I think it's unforgivable. And I know we've talked about this briefly, here and there, because I just didn't watch the videos that she did after missing her daughter's graduation. I think the first time I even heard about it was during a live stream. I was live and someone called in and said, "Oh, do you know she missed?" No, I got a message. Okay, the first time I knew about this school thing, I got a message. Someone said she didn't attend, and I think I even defended her in the comments, in the um, in the message, in the messenger. And I was like, what did I even say? I said, oh, maybe she went, but she didn't post it, something like that. I just felt like, oh, maybe she didn't post it. And then, but I didn't watch, I didn't know what was happening. I didn't even know Justin went. I just, I didn't have details. And then I went live. And during the live stream, someone called in and really went into details. Like Justin was there and June walked up. And when she looked around, when she saw her dad, she was so happy. And the caller said she felt it. She was touched, and the mother didn't attend. So that was the second time I was hearing it. So I was like, now wow, So we talked about it, and I just talked briefly about it, and I saw updates here and there. Bobby Johnson posted stuff, other people posted. So I didn't really have the full details. And then somebody else sent me a video, like 40-second video that I even played, where she was saying she went. No, she didn't. She, in that video, I think she said she told the other party not to post Juni's school because according to her, it's private. It's very private. So she had already told her ex not to post the school because he was just using it for clout. So I played that, and I think we just talked about it and we kept it moving. I didn't think anything of it until I think the next day I received like 2 extra videos. And when I heard the things she said in those videos, I was like, I need to check this out. I was like, is this for real? It's bad enough. You should be beaten that you did not attend your own daughter's graduation, your first child, but to now blame your ex for it. There is no higher or greater narcissist than this individual, this self-centered individual that you see here on your screen. You are in the wrong. You did something very terrible, something your daughter will never forget and possibly will never forgive you for. And instead of you to just be accountable for it, like just admit that, okay, something went wrong or whatever, or just don't say anything about it. Rather, you are blaming the ex, saying, well, I have to live with this till my daughter is 18. I'm like, you have to be evil. You have to be evil to twist the blame to someone innocent of what you want to turn it into. This now is about you not attending your daughter's graduation. It's not about what he did after the graduation. We are talking about what happened during the graduation. But when you are an agent of the devil placed on the face of the earth to mislead people and to destroy innocent ones, you will twist it and you will blame somebody else. And there will be gullible ones that will just fall for it and join you like sheep. And they would also just baselessly focus on the ex instead of the bone of contention, which is you boycotted your daughter's graduation. I don't care what happened after the graduation. If they had a party, if they had a project, I don't care what the child was wearing. I care about the fact that that child was happy that a parent was there. I care about the fact that that child did not miss her graduation. Her father did not miss her graduation. But where was her mother? Her mother missed it. That's the point here. And that's what we will stick to. That's what we will focus on. You're not going to deflect. You're not going to twist people's minds as if you boycotting the graduation didn't happen. You want to skip that and jump into he left early. But he did not leave during the graduation. The graduation took place. Where were you when the graduation was taking place? If you're dumb and you believe you have dumb people watching you, the whole world is not dumb. She banks on the fact that there are really dumb asses who watch her and they just watch her with their mouths open because they are partial imbeciles, daft upstairs. They cannot think. They are dull. So whatever she says, they just go along with it. The critical question is, did your daughter graduate? Did your daughter participate in the graduation ceremony? Yes. Why were you not in the graduation ceremony? That's what I want to know. But like I said, we talked briefly about this because I didn't have all the details until I got those extra videos where she more or less changed it. She just shifted all the blame to the ex. Then I went back to her videos and then I watched the whole thing. So I'm going to play some of that for you today, for you to see how evil somebody can be. You're just hell bent on destroying the image of the father of your children. He is your scapegoat. He is just the one that needs to be punished and beaten for your shortcomings, for the failures of your life. Oh my God, our sound. Hello? Hello? Oh my God. Okay, let me check that. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I think something is not too well with our sound. Let me move a bit away. Okay, you guys, please let me know in the comments if there is any improvement. And if you're watching on Facebook now, I think this is a good time for us all to go to YouTube. Let me see who is here. The link is right there on your screen. Max Deans, hi. Hope you're fine. Come over to YouTube. Pamela, I see you. No, you don't miss your children's graduation unless you're on drugs. I agree with you. There is no excuse, or you are just in the hospital somewhere, you cannot walk. And even if that is the case, as a responsible mother, you'd be maybe on the phone with someone so that you witness it as it's happening. Someone would be recording it and you'll be on the phone watching live. I don't understand. Let me see. No, she didn't. She didn't go. Of course, she didn't go. That was a terrible lie from the pit of hell. She didn't go. Queen B, how are you? Wanda, I see you. Let me see. Who is crying here? She was looking for a wig installer. That's more important to her than anything. She knows her daughter was graduating. She didn't even buy anything for her daughter's graduation. Wow. Look up and read about covert narcissist, the hidden narcissist. This is her. I'm reading comments on Facebook, guys, before we close shop there. She didn't go. If she did, she would be live looking for stars and super thanks. Of course, we all know that. Of course, 100%. She would be live. All right, guys, if you're on Facebook now, please come to YouTube. You'll find the link on the screen. I'm going to end the video here on Facebook. It was really nice being here for a minute, but we want to start the analysis proper. I'll catch you guys on YouTube. We are waiting for you. I'll wait like 10 seconds. So come quick, come quick, come quick. See you guys soon. Bye. Okay, how is our sound on YouTube before we start? I'll wait for your feedback before we. Okay, it's good. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Okay, Korra Obidi boycotts her daughter's graduation. Like I said, her daughter graduated from preschool and very soon she's going to go to primary school. That was supposed to be her daughter's special moment. Her daughter is going to remember that day. She is going to remember. She's a smart girl. She's going to remember one day that something was happening. She was graduating and she was scared that nobody would be there. That child is going to remember because those emotions are strong. She was scared that nobody would be there, and some kids already went ahead of her into the hall, and she followed, and she was frantically looking around. She thought nobody would be there. She thought she knew her mom would not be there, but she hoped and prayed that her dad would be there. She was nervous. You could see that that child was, she was not herself. She was nervous, like, okay, should I prepare for the worst? Like she was just looking around. She was searching. And when she finally saw the father, I'm gonna play a clip of that for you guys. The joy was indescribable. She was jumping. She couldn't help herself. I was just looking at her like, don't trip. Don't fall down from that stage. She kept jumping. She kept jumping like she was in disbelief. She was just joyous. She will remember that, and she is going to definitely remember that her mother did not show up because her mother is too busy for her. Her mother doesn't find her so important. Her mother doesn't find anything about Junie so important. No. Junie is that child that her mother did not want. Her mother fell pregnant when her mother was not ready to start having babies. She wrote it in her book. She said she was ready to become a star. She already started to meet producers. The next thing, she got pregnant. June is that child she did not want. It might not sound nice that I'm saying it, but go dig deep into Korra Obidi's heart. June is that child that stopped her from becoming what she thought she should have become. But why do you have to punish the child for what happened? The child is here, the child is here. Why does that child have to suffer for the pregnancy that you decided to keep eventually for God knows what reason? The child doesn't deserve that. The way you treat the child, the way you look at the child, the way you drag the child by the hair, people see it. The way you spank the child. I still have a video where it was captured when you raised your arm and you were just about to bring it down. You realized, oops, I'm still live. And that hand or that arm did not land on that child because you were live. What if you hadn't been live? The maltreatment of that child, you treat her like she's just one stepchild or just one child they just brought for you to be the caretaker of. You don't bathe the child properly. You tell, go take a shower, go to bed, go put yourself in bed. Who does that? A child that you gave birth to by yourself. You're maltreating that child, not making her feel special on her special occasion. Because the occasion is not about you. It's about your child. You don't want the child to ever have the spotlight. If it's about you, you know how you will carry it on your head. The world has to stop because it's about you. But now it's your child. You were not there. No show. And I saw a comment of one of the Koreans, one of the goats who call themselves Koreans. That one said, she doesn't have to be there. It's the father's week. It's his turn. So Korra doesn't have to be there. I'm like, I'm like, whoa, I became speechless. How do you respond? I didn't respond because how? What do you want to tell such a person who says the mother didn't have to attend the daughter's graduation because according to the 50-50 deal, the graduation happened during the father's custody week that he had the child. I was like, whoa. So you people are also using graduation to do 50-50. I will play those clips for you. Let me see if I can find one video before we continue. Okay, I cannot find it. I think I deleted it. So, like I said, thank God for a good father, an attentive father, an intentional father, a father who knows the value of his own child, not somebody else's child, his own. That is your own. That one belongs to you. He was there. Not because it is weak. He would have been there regardless. He's weak or not, he's weak. Because you should be there for your child on a day like that. He was there. And I'm so happy that he was. That he didn't put his profession before the joy of his child. He could have also given a very good excuse not to have been there. Yeah, he could have given an excellent excuse not to have been there. A justifiable excuse not to have been there. But he made it his duty. He even got a cake. He was intentional about the day. And I'm glad. I'm not glad for him. I'm glad for that child that she had that moment. I said it the other day. I'm just glad for that child that she felt what she felt when she saw her father. I'm happy. I'm grateful that she did. Because otherwise I'll just be sitting here, just be imagining how that child was feeling and maybe is still feeling. If both of them hadn't attended, I'll just be here, just feeling somehow like, what is that child going through? My head would just be, But at least I thank God that child had her joyous moment. The little things in life matter. It's not the best gifts that you buy for your child. No, it's you being there. Your child trusting you, knowing that you love them, you got their back, you will be there for them. That matters. And I think I also showed this one last time when the father said she wasn't there. Of course she was not there. And we are going to listen to her own account of events, how it happened, what part of the graduation she claimed she went to, which I know 100% she did not go. Because if she had, she would have sat in her car and she would have gone live and she would have said, guys, you're not going to believe what just happened. I just got to junior school and this and this and this and this. She would have right inside of her car. She would have. But there was nothing like that. According to the relay of events, she was looking for somebody to install her wig because she was going to where nobody knows her. BET, was it after party or pre-party? When she was meeting fake lookalikes of celebs. Places you were not invited to. Places that do not add to your value, to your future, to your career. They add nothing. You just want to be showing yourself out there. Because in your head, you are still 15 years old. Your body is still on the road. You should never have been a mother because you've not finished enjoying life. Now you are a mother and your children are suffering because you're behaving like somebody without children. You are behaving like a childless woman. A woman that acts with reckless abandon. A woman that acts without thinking, oops, I have little ones. You behave like you have nobody. You don't have children. You went to a place that will not add anything to the so-called music career of yours. Nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. That's why you will never make it. Because you've not paid your dues when it comes to your children. You are not paying your dues. Your children should be number one. Every other thing should be a special bonus to you. Because if your children are fine, they are well. Let me see. Hello? Hello? Oh, okay, okay. I'll change the position. Thank you, love. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, I just heard that the sound is cracking a bit, so I have changed the position. Can you guys help me again? Before we continue, how is the sound? Let me take off this thing I'm wearing. Beginning to get a bit warm here. How is our sound, guys? The comments really come in slowly. Guys, help me with the sound. I don't see any message here. How is the sound before I continue? Better. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you. You see how slow the comments coming? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. We can continue. So she did not attend her daughter's graduation. And I saw this, someone put it up on Facebook. This caption says, eventually, kids grow up and realize which parent was the real problem. It's not about all the stories that parent comes on Facebook to tell, to narrate. Stories, stories, stories. No proof, no evidence, nothing. Just stories because you know how to tell tales. You know how to tell stories. You know how to exaggerate. You know how to put sweeteners and sugar, salt, pepper, maggi so that it can be sweet. You know how to season your stories. But you see your child. You can deceive people online. Oh. People who just hate your ex because of whatever reason, you can deceive them. Yes. You can get away with it. Yes. You can make money doing so. Yes. But you see your child, that one that matters, that one that will always be your child for the rest of her life. Because all these fans that believe you today, they might not be your fans 10 years from now. They will not be there till the end of time with you. Where are all those fans of 3 years ago that were bullying everybody? Where are they today? The other one with K-legs, that I think it was Bonidin that posted her. That Vivian Okpo. I heard she entered house because of all the copyright strikes you gave her. Many of them like that. Where are they? So you can succeed in monetizing your lies, but it's not going to be eternal. It's not going to be forever. It's not a permanent thing for you. But you see that child that will always be there. That child will always know, and will know definitely, which parent was the real problem. Because that child is inside. That child sees and hears things your gullible fans do not see and hear. So it will be difficult to manipulate and deceive that child. Because that child experiences things when the camera is off that your gullible fans do not experience or see. So it will be very difficult for that child not to know who you truly are. And at the end of the day, you'll be the big loser. You might be making all the money today. You might think you're winning, enriching yourself at the expense of your ex, his reputation. But people who know the truth know the truth. And your child is number one. Your old age will not be good. Korra Obidi. You would expect these children to look after you when you are old, but your old age will not be good. Because these children will attach no value to you. The same way you currently do not attach any value to them. The only value you see, you find in their eyes, green, dollars. That's what you see. When you see them, dollars. So yeah, which video are we going to do? Where are my phones? 4 phones. Come. Let's come and stand there. You stand there. The child is walking away. You are pulling the child back into the frame. Stand there. Oh yeah, let's do videos. People like to see what do they call them? Mulattoes, mixed race. Oh yeah, come. Video, monetize. That's the only value you see in them. One day you will not be able to monetize them anymore because they will tell you no. They will tell you to go and monetize your nyash. They will tell you they are not for sale. I wonder what your life will be like when that day comes. Let me play the videos. Well, yeah, the videos that I watched that made me just feel like, you know what, I'm going to analyze this. So let me go to my phone. I hope the sound stays good like this. Okay. Anything on Njoh's graduation? My guy. If I tell you that story, you guys are shocked. But I don't want to give anybody any clout. So Njoh graduated today. It was amazing. We thank God. That's that about that. But this is my life for the next 18 years. It's my life for the next 18 years. Do you guys see the manipulation? I'm not gonna let it all play. Let me start again, then I'm gonna be breaking it. Anything on Njoh's graduation? My guy. If I tell you that story, you guys are shocked. But if I tell you that story, you guys will shock. She later did. At this point that she did this video, she hadn't put the story together. The excuse why she did not attend, she hadn't cooked it properly. It was not well done. That's why she said, if I tell you guys that story, you guys will be shocked. Whereas she said, if he ever does anything, she will make sure she comes and tells you guys. She said she has vowed that whatever he does, she will never be silent. She will come out and say it. So why was this an exception? Because he hadn't done anything, number one. And number two, she did not have the complete story. She had not completely fabricated the story she would present. That was why she said, if I tell you the story, but the story was not ready. She said you'd be shocked. But when she eventually told the story, what was shocking about it? There was nothing shocking about it. She claimed she attended, but the child was not there when she got there. What's shocking about it? Your actions or inaction as a mother is shocking. That you are so distant and cold towards your own child that you carried for 9 months. When it was time to raise GoFundMe, you could hit your hand on your stomach and tell your fans, the child I carried in my stomach. You hit your hands on your stomach because it had to do with money that would go into your pocket. $77,000. The energy and the fight you put into it. I didn't see that energy and fight when it came to being there for your daughter, that child you carried. Nobody carried that child for you. You did. 9 months. That was shocking. That you boycotted that child's graduation. That was shocking. I don't want to give anybody any clout. Oh, really? So you're going back on your word, the promise you made to always expose him. So you don't know that exposure comes with clout. So that means you should forever hold your peace. Don't you ever say you want to come out to tell us what he did, because you would be giving him clout. This girl, you are the most useless Nigerian that I've ever encountered in my life. The most manipulative. And she has the scammer brain. You know, it takes a special kind of brain to be a scammer. You know how to play with people's minds. It takes the very intelligent ones to see the left and right of what you are saying. And unfortunately, many of the Koreans, they are not intelligent. They are in the very lower spectrum when it comes to IQ. Very low, very, the left side. And she knows it. That's why she plays into that. She said she doesn't want to give him clout. But you were beating the drums that he cut your children's hair. You were beating the drums that he even moved close to you. Ordinary moved close to you. Ordinary hair. But now, something as big and as profound as graduation, you don't want to bring out your drums. You're supposed to be crying. You're supposed to be in tears. You're supposed to be in pain that you were deprived of witnessing your own daughter's graduation. But your countenance shows that it was your choice not to be there. Or maybe you simply forgot. Or maybe you were just too busy to get your hair done that you just couldn't waste all those 3 hours or how many hours they spent in school to be clapping for one child or a group of children who don't even know how to spell their names. Be honest. But it takes a very useless egg donor who calls herself a mother just because she got pregnant. No. A dog can get pregnant. A mouse can get pregnant. A pig can get pregnant. A mad woman on the street can get pregnant. It's biology. Real motherhood comes with a lot more than pushing a baby out of your body. It's not you getting pregnant and giving birth. It's what you do with that baby. And the life of that baby. You didn't bring out your drums. You didn't go crazy. You didn't lose your mind. If it was somebody else's fault, I would have seen it in your reaction. But this reaction of yours, this nonchalant, guys, you'll be shocked if I told you what happened. If I told you the story, no, this is not the reaction I expect of a fighter mother. The way you fought for $77,000 GoFundMe, you cannot fight for the right to be in your child's graduation. Didn't you say you were fighting for the right to have your children full time, to be able to show your children, to have memories? And you don't want to fight for not being at your daughter's graduation. So what memories are you talking about? What memories? Going to the donut church for content. Doing pornography, school teacher, home teacher, dressed like a porn whore, teaching your children. Is that your idea of memories? But the things that matter, I don't see you fighting. I see you losing your head like nothing happened. You're a useless mother. How much were you paid to donate your eggs to give birth to those two little girls? Because you're not a real mother. You're not an authentic mother. No. You are like an arrangee mother, a contract mother. That's how you behave towards those children. Like you were just paid to, We have sham marriages. This one is sham motherhood, fake motherhood. This is not real. This is content motherhood. You are a mother for content. You are a woman that gave birth to children. You're not a mother. Look at her just sitting down there. I would bite somebody if it was somebody that obstructed me from being at the graduation of my child. That person, I would not even be live sitting and talking to who. That just shows that Justin had nothing to do with you not being there. But it's witchcraft for you to sit there and say, I don't want to give him clout. If I tell you the story, and this is what I have to deal with for 18 years, as if it's his fault. He punctured your tires that you couldn't attend. What did he do? Or he told you the wrong time. Because as a useless mother, you are not supposed to know the time they start graduation ceremony. So he gave you the wrong information. You are a second-hand mother, so you probably didn't have the full details of what time parents should arrive. So what's the excuse? I want to know exactly what he did. Okay, he took the children home early, or he took Junie home early after the graduation. We will get there. Let me not be too fast. Let's read. Let's listen. Let's listen to the speech of a prostitute, not the speech of a mother. No. Let's listen to the speech of a prostitute that gave birth to two beautiful children. Let's listen. So, I don't want to give anybody any clout. So, June graduated today. It was amazing. We thank God. That's that about that. Yeah, that's that about that. Continue doing your own hair. That's what matters to you. That's that about that. Like it's nothing. Okay, one child graduated. Okay, that's that about that. It has happened. It has happened. What matters to you is you sitting down there doing your hair, looking for somebody to do your hair. You want to get dressed. Children in heaven, please refuse to come to the world through entities like this, through individuals like this. Refuse to come to the world through vessels like this. Korra Obidi, you don't deserve to be called the mother of June and Athena. I swear. You don't deserve it. You don't. You don't. The fact that people can know that you are actually the mother. Let me close this thing. I thought I closed it before. It's a pity that you actually gave birth to those children. Honestly, if I could turn back the hands of time, if I could undo that entire process. Hold on, guys. Let me plug this my laptop. If I could undo it and make another person the mother of June and Athena, I would. While live now, I would not even wait to end the live stream. I would just do it while I'm live. That they can just, okay, we are assigning another mother to June and Athena. Blessing, you have to pay for it. I will not even think twice. Because you are useless. You are useless. My laptop just went off, guys. I didn't remember to plug it in. But I'm trying to boot it. Okay, let's continue to listen. When rubbish is about to come out of that mouth, that's when you will hear liar Nigerian girl.
But this is my life for the next 18 years.
You see, that's the rubbish that came out. When rubbish or lies are about to come out of that big mouth, you hear then you know that while she's saying her brain is going left and right, and then the rubbish will just jump out.
It's my life for the next 18 years.
Let me get this one running, guys. Hold on. My laptop. Okay, let me just play the other one.
Thank you. I don't try to incite any violence to anyone. My own is I will just come out and speak whatever is going on, whatever you do, never be hidden anymore in my life. That's what I promised myself after the vote.
Okay. I would have to play that again.
Dad, thank you. I don't try to incite any violence to anyone.
I don't try to incite any violence against anyone. Listen to this.
I feel like he needs to be taught a lesson so that he will stop chasing clouds by doing harmful things to his children. Someone needs to teach him a lesson. So he will know that this is not a way of chasing clouds by harming your children. Nico Black, thank you so much.
Do you guys know how many times she talks about clout and what that pertains to? That clout she always talks about. Let me tell you that clout. Because his clout is not supposed to be her problem. He should be ashamed of his clout. If I saw my ex chasing clout, I'll be like, oh my God, what an embarrassment. Oh my God, look at that one making a fool of himself, chasing clout at this age. I would not be crying over somebody else's clout. You know why she's crying over his clout? Why she's always mentioning it? Because the man is doing well on social media. She sees him as competition. She sees him as a threat. She sees that he's gaining attention, lots of it. His page is doing well. She's pained by his growth, engagement, traffic on his page. So she would always talk about clout because he's doing well. If nobody was going to his page, nobody was watching, she wouldn't be talking about clout. What has somebody needs to teach him a lesson got to do with his chasing clout? So they should teach him a lesson for a clout that he chooses to chase. Is it not his business if he chases clout? Is he knocking on your door, chasing clout with your door, with your house? He has his own life. You're not married to him. He's chasing his own clout. Why should somebody teach him a lesson for the clout he is chasing? But in this recent video about this graduation, she says she doesn't incite violence against anybody.
I don't try to incite any violence to anyone.
But she just said he should be taught a lesson. Is that not inciting violence? Those of you who still watch this individual, who still follow her, who still support her, not only that, who still attack people because of her, you're not on the right path. Because she's using you.
My own is I will just come out and speak whatever is going on. Whatever you do will never be hidden anymore in my life. That's what I promised myself after divorce. Whatever bad is done. So PG-13. Did you attend June's graduation? Yes, I did. So you guys stop asking the same question. I did. I attended June's graduation. I attended June's graduation. And I told the other parent many times not to put June's school online because that's a private thing for me.
So you guys just heard that, how she was insisting that she did, she attended, she did, making me at that point feel like, okay, she attended, but she didn't want to record it, she didn't want to go live, she didn't want to put it on video because it was a private thing to her. Listen.
I attended June's graduation. But it's all about clout and views. Ooh, Ricky.
You still see that? It's all about clout and views. As if for her, it's not about views and clout. For her, it's not about views. But your fans know how to laugh at people that they are not getting views. You are getting all the millions of views. And they laugh at other people. For you, it's not about views. Okay, let's listen to this one.
Yeah, so I am the mother of a graduate. June graduated kindergarten today. She did. It's a beautiful ceremony. I can't describe how your life is.
So in this particular video, you see what she was wearing? Let me show you. In this one with this outfit, the impression she gave was that she was there. She convincingly said, I attended, I did, I was there. It was a beautiful ceremony, making her viewers feel like she was present, but she just chose not to show it. Are you guys following? And then in another video that she did, wearing this outfit,
Why didn't you go for your daughter?
you guys are going to hear. You guys are going to hear why I'm like. Okay, so just hang on to everything you heard in these videos I just played, yeah? Now let's play this other one. Wait, let me put this picture here so that there's something on the screen. Where is it? Okay, let's play this ones.
Why didn't you go for your daughter's graduation? I went for my daughter's graduation. I did. I was there. Therese Kankindi, thank you so much for 100 stars. When I got there, I asked the teacher.
So at this point, she had completed cooking the story. In the first video, the story was not complete. The strategy was to say, I was there. It was a beautiful ceremony. And the father was not supposed to put the video up. Okay, I have someone humming here, so if you guys hear background sound. The father was not supposed to put the video up, but it's all about clout for him. I didn't put the video. She didn't literally say, I didn't put the video, but that was the message she was passing across. I was there. It was a beautiful ceremony. You know, it's about clout for him. He wasn't supposed to put up the video. So the message immediately people interpreted out of that was, okay, she also was there. She witnessed it. She even said it was a beautiful ceremony. The only thing is she didn't post the video because the school is a private thing for her. That was the message in the first video. Now, in the second video, she thought about it. She was like, Justin Dean already put out a comment that she wasn't there. And she knows that in this life that we are in, when she talks, and her speech contradicts Justin's speech, she knows that in this life that we are, people will believe Justin over her. She knows it. It's a given. There's nothing she can do about it. Wait, let me change the position again. Otherwise, the sound will start messing up. She knows that for sure. She knows that people know she's a liar. People will automatically trust and believe him over her. So immediately she saw there was already a contradiction. He had already put it out there that, hey, she did not attend. So she had to come back in another video to give a fully cooked story of I was there, but when I got there, he had taken the child out. Let me just play it for you guys to listen.
That's June.
Okay.
Why didn't you go for your daughter's graduation? I went for my daughter's graduation. I did. I was there. Therese Kankindi, thank you so much for 100 stars. When I got there, I asked the teacher.
But initially you told us it was a beautiful ceremony and you didn't want to give him clout. So you would rather not say anything about it. And now you finally want to say something about it because your story is cooked and ready to be served. Let's listen. When she got there, what happened?
For 100 stars. When I got there, I asked the teacher, "Where's June?" And they said she has been taken out early. And her entire class was still there and they were doing projects. And my
I don't even know if I should play the whole thing or just be breaking it down as the lies are flying out. Let me rewind it. I think I'll just be breaking it down.
I went for my daughter's graduation. I did. I was there. Therese Kankindi, thank you so much for 100 stars. When I got there, I asked the teacher, "Where's June?" And they said she has...
When you got there, you asked the teacher, where is June? Where did you get to? Did you get to the graduation or you just got to the school compound? Because if you had gone to the graduation, you would have seen your child with other children graduating. You wouldn't have needed to ask. You would have even known exactly where you should be for the graduation without needing to ask any teacher. Other parents were there. Wait, I think we are playing here. Let me play this before we continue analyzing this particular lie. The question to this egg donor that you guys just listened to is, why were you not here when this child was jumping? Other parents were there. I'm not even talking about your ex now. That was also there. How come your ex was there watching his daughter graduate and jump and you were not there? Why did you get there when they were doing projects? Why didn't you get there when they were doing graduation? Did you go there to watch her do projects, or should you have gone there to watch her graduate? So what nonsense was this individual talking about? You got there when they were doing projects. Why didn't you get there when the child was having a ceremony? And people actually sat down and listened to that nonsense and blamed the ex. What did he have to do with this? Let me play it.
Asked the teacher, "Where's June?" And they said she has been taken out early.
She has been taken out early. Was she taken out before the graduation? No, because we saw June graduate. Was she taken out during the graduation? No. Let's listen to when she was taken out.
Been taken out early, and our entire class was still there, and they were doing projects.
They were doing projects, meaning they were not doing graduation. Graduation already finished, meaning your daughter graduated. Entire class was doing projects. Please, guys, if you have ever graduated from anywhere, or you have children who have graduated, do they still do projects after graduation? I'm waiting for your answers. You have graduated. You have received your certificate. Oh, you have done well. Today is your last day. Today is your ceremony, graduation ceremony. After graduation, do they still gather all the children again back to class to come and be doing projects? Which project are you still doing? The graduation marks the end of all projects and activities. So you can just see the lies, all to push the blame to the ex. And this is what she has been doing for 3 years. Destroying him to enrich herself and make herself look good. Like she is not the one with the problem. He is. And it's unfortunate. And you people want women to support a liar woman like this, a destroyer woman like this. No. If you say women supporting women, we have to support what is right, what is good. Hello? Hello? Hi. Okay, let me put on the... I was thinking my sound, but hold on. Let me put on the... Okay. All right, go ahead.
There's no school in America after a child graduates from kindergarten has resume any classes after graduation. Graduation, some schools even go outside of the school into an auditorium to have the children's graduation, to walk the stage and stuff like that. Even prior before the last day of school, which is the last day of school is graduation, they give the kids every school supply that they had bringing for the year. They give them everything to take home. So on graduation, they come, they do their performance, parents come, and you leave with your child. Nobody goes back into a classroom on graduation. So that's a lie.
Of course.
It's a bull-faced lie. And it's like she just wants to twist these people's head. And these people who live in America know that it's a lie. But yet still they support her in the nonsense. It's either I thinking that maybe Korra is banned from the school for coming into the school or something because of the way she dressed or something like that. And she's just not telling people the truth. But if you leave a couple minutes from, like, maybe less than 5 minutes from your child's school, and you're telling me you couldn't go attend, even though you and the father don't see eye to eye, you couldn't sit on a different side of the auditorium for your child to notice you, or maybe sit on if Justin is sitting to the front, you sit to the back and you stand and you wave your child. Like, please make me understand that she lies so much that she gets caught in a lie. I don't know. One day, all her books of lies is gonna finish, and these people, I don't know what is their problem. It's like, I just feel like they want to do pepper me. Oh, you know what? Let me send her things so people could see that they still support her. But at the end of the day, they're leading her to her grave. Because this is not how you support somebody in life. And they know it's lies. It's either you come out to say the truth that, you know what, guys, I cannot really go to my child's school because of some restriction they gave to me because of my dressing or something. But don't come, one day you say this, another day you say this, and then a few minutes later you say another story. Like, girl, you're a liar.
The people supporting her in the lies, they are just blinded by hate for the guy.
Yes.
And number two, I don't think she was banned. Even from the comment Justin made, Justin is like sad for June, to be honest. Like, she had it within her powers to be there. I don't think she was banned. I think she just didn't find it important, or she forgot.
And then two, I mean, how many children, how many classes of kindergartners are they have? They don't have like thousands to tell me that you sat in an auditorium with thousands of people that your child didn't recognize you. Come on. This time it's a good like, you know, a precious moment it's a milestone for a child. Moving from preschool, like more like preschool, into now she's going to a grade. Okay? So it's like you should be there to support your child. Forget about, that's why I said with this girl there is nothing called co-parenting. She will never co-parent, because if you cannot put your differences aside and go to attend your child's graduation, then you have a serious problem.
I think the reason she didn't go is not even tied to the differences. For me personally, I might be wrong. I think the reason is just because of all the things she was busy with during that period, the BET nonsense and planning to travel to Germany and all the other things. She was just too caught up with all of that she didn't want that distraction or that time wasting going to spend time in school, or she forgot, possibly. I don't think it has to do with, I don't want to sit down in the same hall with Justin. I don't think so.
No, but at the end of the day, no matter what it is, who forgets the child's like special time? If you so love your kids, I love my kids, I love my girls, I'm gonna miss my girls. Like, what is your problem? And then you sit on live telling these African women, go on to dating, go on to Tinder and find men to bring them to America. Like, that's what you sat down on live instead of you going to your child's graduation. So because that tactic worked for you, now you're going to invite other people to come and do it.
Yes, very, very clearly, very obviously. That was just obviously what she taught them, teaching out of experience.
Yes. I don't know, but I felt so sad for the child, because it's like, you know, it's a special time, and I'm sure that child would have been so. You could see the you know, when I saw the thing of June jumping up and saying she sees her father in the audience, she's like, oh my goodness, she couldn't even stand still. She was just so excited. But what do you get for a wolfless mother?
I believe June believes she doesn't even have a mother. She just has a figurehead who pretends to be her mother. But true mother, that you know that this is my mommy, I don't think June feels it with her.
No, I don't either.
No. She just knows there's one female somewhere who goes naked and just pretends to be the mom.
Pretends to mother. And then she will never make herself around. That's why it's hard for her to have people in June's school to, like, you know, meet other mothers, to have playdates for your children and stuff, to socialize. Because when I look at the crowd, I see it's predominantly like white people, and these white people don't have time to come and sit down with you and you opening your legs left, right, and center. They don't have time for that. So that's why she cannot get to socialize with these parents, because these people are probably on a different agenda than her. They are most likely on a different agenda. So they don't want their kids to be around this low-life piece of trash. And I don't blame them, because me as a mother, I would never want my child around. Never. Not even to drop her for a play date.
Never. So that they will contaminate your child for you.
All right, bye.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. All right. And she couldn't even tell her lie in peace. It's robbing another person into that lie just to destroy a human life. There is no way I, as a woman, would support this. You can tell your lie in peace. Yes, I'll just use one left bad eye to look at you that, this one is a liar. But when you lie to destroy another person just to save face, no, that one is, I cannot forgive, and I cannot support that. I cannot. It's not jealousy. Oh, you are jealous of her. No, it's evil like this that sparks our spirit, like, no, this is wrong. At the end of the day, he's still the father of the children. Why would you want to be pushing him into a hole just for people to be hating him more, to be insulting him for something he knows nothing about? He took the kid out early, and other kids were doing projects. Which projects after graduation? So what is the need and use of graduation when you still have to do projects? And that was a lie, of course. Of course, that was a lie. So why didn't you get there during the graduation? Why did you get there during the projects? People will just come on social media and lie to gullible people, and they will just be nodding their heads in agreement. You should not have gotten there during the projects. You should have gotten there before other parents. Why did other parents get there before you and you were not there? Why didn't other parents miss the graduation as well and come there and, oh my God, graduation is over, they are doing projects? Why only you? Why did Justin get there during the graduation and you did not? So Justin is a better parent. Justin is a fitter parent. Justin is a more competent parent than a loose whore who is only interested in showcasing her nudity. This is not a mother. No, this is not a mother. Again, Justin clearly is a better parent because he knew exactly when he should have gotten there, and he was there before his daughter even walked on stage. Korra, why were you not there before June walked on stage? Korra, why was the so-called grandmother of June, LA Crayfish, also the clout chaser who wants to show her kitchen and her toilet? Why was she not there? Did she also get there during the projects? Useless group of companies. It's useless people that mingle with useless people. That's my mommy. That's my LA mom. That is Juni's grandma. Juni's grandma bought her new clothes. But Juni's grandma is useless and dry-headed and doesn't know that she has to be there for her granddaughter. And that's not even her granddaughter. You don't know your mother, that's why. Korra Obidi, you don't know your mother. If you knew your mother, you would not be calling Ellie Crayfish your mother. 100%. You don't know who gave birth to you. Abandoned pregnancy, that's what you are. Abandoned child. Now let us continue to listen.
Our entire class was still there and we were doing projects, and my daughter wasn't there.
Your daughter wasn't there to do projects after graduation. She already graduated. What was she supposed to be doing? Which kind of projects? For her to get double graduation? For her to go to grade 2 instead of grade 1? What was the project about? Liar, liar, pants on fire. You are known for lies, manipulation. That's why you are the scammer, the great scammer of Facebook. Lying to buy your way out of your failures. As a woman that fell pregnant almost 6 years ago. One day you run out of lies.
They had taken her early. I couldn't even see my daughter. I couldn't see her graduate.
So you couldn't see her graduate because they took her out early, but they didn't take her out during the graduation. Why didn't you see her graduate? Do you guys see how she just squeezed that into what she said? She was taken out early, so I couldn't see her graduate. Two opposing statements, but she graduated. But she was not taken out before graduation. She graduated and you were not there. That's the bottom line. It's not about they took her out.
So I did. I went there. I went there and she was taken out early. Everyone was in her class, but she wasn't there.
Everyone was in her class. What were they doing? Were they still doing their graduation ceremony? Or they were doing projects? Only dumb people would look at this girl and think she's human. Everyone was still in her class and she wasn't there. But she was at the graduation. Why were you not there? Where were you during the graduation? That's the main question. You were harloting your life all over town because your child doesn't matter to you. That's why you were not at the graduation. The father was there. The competent parent was there, as a parent should have been. But you, the useless parent, you were nowhere to be found. And the child didn't even look like she was looking for you. The child knows exactly the kind of woman that got pregnant and gave birth to her. She wasn't looking around for you in the hall. Look at the way she was just blamed. That's the one that just made me feel like, no, I have to analyze this. You did wrong. You did wrong. But blaming another person? No.
Yeah, that is part of the reason why I'm a little down today. But I'll be fine.
You see, this girl is a snake and she has a demonic spirit. And she's a scammer. This is a fraudster. The combination of the soft voice, that is why I'm a little down today. You will see, look at the picture on your phone, guys. That is the person who claimed she was down just to capture the hearts of the mumus that call themselves supporters. You don't support nonsense. If you support nonsense, that means you are rubbish yourself. Throw yourself in the garbage can. If you support rubbish like this. She said, I'm feeling down. That's why I'm feeling down. Look at the person. After she said she was feeling down, she started to dance and twerk. She doesn't care. She just says those things to just make you people feel like she's genuine, she's good. She's not. She cares nothing for her child. And if she truly couldn't see her child graduate, she told us Justin Dean lives 2 blocks away from her. Why did you not tell him, Oga, I need to give my daughter a hug. I need to see my daughter. I couldn't see her graduate. Please just let me have her for 30 seconds. Let me just give her a hug and tell her I love her. 2 blocks away. You communicate with this guy. You people text. You were telling him to give you Juni's dress the other day. You people talk. So if it was so important for you to see your daughter on that day, even if he took her out during the project, he took her out after she finished graduating, why didn't you ask of him that, Oga, ex-husband, I need to see my daughter. I want to give her a hug. I want to tell her congratulations. I want to tell her how proud of her I am. Did you do that? Little dirty black widow, witch. Did you do that? Did you make that effort? The man lives 2 blocks away, according to you. Did you make that attempt to show that truly you needed and wanted to be with your daughter? You don't love your daughter. That's just it. Because love is not in words. Love is not in, oh, I miss my girls. It never gets easier. No, no, no. You have to show me that you are going extra miles. But you don't. You care about your social media. You're going live. You're getting stars. You're getting your hair done. Going out in the night. Opening your nyash. You don't love your children. Love is a powerful word. That is not just a word. It's not just something you feel. Love is an action word. You put it to action. You act it out. You show it. But you see, you and those kids, you don't show them love. It's all verbal. I would drive around town the whole day to make sure I see my daughter eyeball to eyeball. to just let that daughter see me and know that I love you. Did you do that? No, you sat down in front of the camera. That's a useless mother. And then blame another person.
It's just not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be an easy 18 years.
No. It's not going to be an easy 18 years for you, but it will be easy for June and Athena because they have their father. You are useless. It's going to be easy for them because they have somebody who will be there for them. He will be father and mother to them. He will take your place. The only thing that will not be easy for you is that career you are pursuing. It will not be easy because you will never make it. Never. You've expired. You've outgrown the young girls, talented, coming up, beautiful ones. Not with all your cellulites here and there. All your silicone that you've squeezed into your body. No, you will never make it. So it will not be easy for you. But for those children, their father will make sure that where they lack motherly love, that he can try to fill it up. Because you are just condemned. You are just useless in their lives. You only need them to be there in your live videos. That's all you need them for. Absentee mother. For me, it's not even her missing it. Like I said, that one is bad, that you missed your daughter's graduation. It's the twist she now gave it, like it was his fault. This is what I have to deal with, that you did not attend the graduation. The question now is, why were you not in that hall when Juni walked on stage? He didn't take her out then. He didn't take her home then. Why were you not there with other parents? We don't have to talk too much. That's just the only question. When Juni was jumping, excited to see daddy, why was mommy not there? That's the question you should have answered.
Remove. You brushed your floor after you. Okay, enough of this sad party, pity party. I don't do that, okay? There'll be many more graduations. Let's go!
Did you hear that? And that is exactly why she did not go. Because, what's this? It's just a preschool graduation. What's this? There are more important graduations to come. She just waved it aside like it's nothing. Because it has to do with her child. Now look at the useless egg donor.
What? She was a fairy. Yeah, she was a fairy. With a fatty on her daddy. You can grab it on her daddy. No more sad, okay? But happy, no more sadness.
Guys, she was actually never sad. She was not sad. She just acted. She just shifted the blame to her scapegoat, her punching bag. She was not sad, no. She did not even regret not going to that graduation, no. She just came to dish out excuses and blame somebody else. Unrepentant whore of a mother. This is the worst person that can give birth to you. The worst kind of person.
Sad, okay? But happy, no more sadness. That's what they actually love. They actually want us down. They want us sad. They don't want you to smile. They don't want you to be happy.
Now it's about what they want. This is what they want. They don't want us to be happy. They want us down. Korra Obidi, Chukwufumnanya Anita Obidi, the useless daughter of Anthony Obidi. What does your daughter want? You said they want you sad. They want you down. But Olosho of Brentwood, please tell us what your daughter wants. Since you don't want to satisfy them and be sad, as long as that's what they want, you also don't want to satisfy your daughter. What does your daughter want? Forget your ex and all the haters who want you sad. Korra, what does your daughter want? I've never seen such an egoistic mother that puts her own needs before her own daughter. Hello? I'm fine. Good evening.
Oh my God, you see what is going on?
I
You see
see.
how she's trying to manipulate people.
Yes.
She's trying to make people forget about what is going on. The
Yes.
important thing in her life that she's supposed to be. What's more that would not want to attend a Pekin, ceremony for God's sake? And now I noticed that her chihuahuas and puppies, they are trying to blame Justin, saying that look at the clothes he's putting on them, the shoes, and what you see how they're trying to divert the whole thing. Korra don't love this children.
No,
I'm
she
telling
doesn't.
you.
She doesn't.
Beautiful children. I have mixed children too, my sister. I have a 9-year-old and 8-year-old and 10-year-old. Those children are beautiful, but see as Korra yet those mixed children for God's sake. See as Korra those children look like homeless kids. Here in America, for God's sake, and Korra. If it's not, if it doesn't have anything to do with her using them to make content, Korra just don't care.
Yes, 100%.
The reason why she will not give it to their father because she will not want to pay child support. That's about it. But honestly, it's like every time she's with those kids, she's very irritated.
Yes.
She looks frustrated, like why am I here taking care of those kids? You can just see it in her face.
Yes.
And her body movement, And this is sad. This breaks my heart.
Yeah.
When I see Justin trying his best to be there for these children, people are still dragging this man left to right, calling him also kind of names. And those people insulting this man, their husband not good at Justin. I bet you their husband doesn't play with their own children. Everything is just to blame this man for everything. This is sad, man. This is really sad. If I'm this guy, I would do what I can to take my children away from this girl. Because Korra is the kind of mother that will lock her children in the house and take a trip.
Yes.
I was just watching that. On YouTube. A woman got arrested for leaving her child at home. I said, that's Korra right there. That one's going to do the same thing if she had a chance. If she don't have nobody to take care of those kids, she's going to do the same old thing. Surrogates, no sense. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you, love. Bye-bye. The caller said, Korra looks frustrated when she has to look after the kids. There is a video where she actually said the girls she shut up, they were calling mommy, and she was like, guys, I can't take it. Let me play it for you guys. So the lady that called, this is just to illustrate what you just said.
Mommy. Guys, stop. Everyone calling me mommy stresses me out, okay?
Everyone calling me mommy stresses me out. Everyone. You have 2 children. 2 little girls. That all you need to do is, hey baby, what's it? And you, what's it? Both of you. You first. What do you want? That one will talk. Okay, yeah. You, what is it? That one will talk. Finish. 2 children. 2 small children. All you needed to do at that point was just time. Just give them that time and attention. Just listen to them. Let them talk. and give them what they wanted. Everyone calling me mommy is stressing me out. Korra Obidi, you are useless. You are useless. The only thing you were useful for was carrying those babies in your womb. You are useless as a mother in their lives. There is nothing you are doing in their lives. They are a burden to you when they come to you. They are a distraction, disturbance. Everyone. Who is everyone? June and Athena. Oh, I miss my girls. It never gets easier, guys. I miss my girls. Everyone calling me mommy is stressing me out. There are single mothers with 4, 5 children, 3 children, no baby daddy in the picture. Nobody supporting. Nobody doing part-time. Okay, let me take them during the weekends. Okay, let me take them for 1 week. Nobody. 3, 4, 5 children, single mothers. And you have 2. That you know that on Sunday, their father will come and take them for a whole week. And just 7 days with you. You said they were stressing you out. What are you doing with your life? You're sitting down on TikTok with small boys. And tell me why you are not a useless surrogate, baby carrier. You just carried them for 9 months. That's all you did. Other women have rights over those children more than you because they perform motherly duties in their lives more than you do. And I'll hear some goats say, why should June and Athena call Taja mommy? Taja is a bigger mommy than Korra Obidi will ever be in her entire life. It's the one that treats them like real children, and real mothers would treat children. That's the one they see as mommy. Let them call her mommy. Let them have the feel of mommy. Not a useless harlot who only is at peace in front of TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and Twitch and Facebook. Her children are just noise makers. They have to bathe themselves. They have to put themselves to bed. There is no way a sane person would support this kind of behavior towards little children. I always say it, if these children were like 13, 14, it wouldn't really matter too much. It would still be bad, but fine. When you're 13, 14, you can bathe yourself, you can prepare your breakfast. These ones, Athena is 3. She just clocked 3. Guys, Athena is stressing you out. Let's continue from the other video.
Okay, but
yeah, I played this one already.
what? If I had a man, shit.
If I had a man, what happened to Mr. Romantic? So if you are still believing there is a Mr. Romantic, this one is just by the way, it's not part of this analysis. I just wanted to chip that in because I see some foolish individuals that will never have sense in their entire lives. They still believe that Mr. Romantic is a boyfriend, is an actual individual in a relationship with horror. Mr. Romantic is just a cameraman. We will get there when the time comes. Today is not the day. He's just somebody that holds the camera and possibly just servicing her. Possibly. But he's just a cameraman. Like I said, we will get there. You guys know I like to do things at the right time. She said, if I had a man, because you don't have a man, you're useless. Which man wants to have you? Well, any man can actually sleep with you, but having you in a relationship, no. You are for the streets. You're for everybody, everybody's property. Can't even take care of children. Because if a man wants to go into a relationship with a woman, a serious relationship, they would be planning to maybe have kids. But when you don't even take care of the two you already have, they are stressing you out. I don't think God will bless you with another child. No. Because you just bring children to the world to be punishing them. That's what you do. Baby factory. Your own is just to be giving birth, getting pregnant, giving birth, pouring the children into the world and punish them and not be there for them as a real mother should. Baby factory. An ugly one at that, with a dry skin. Your babies are not number one to you. And then you come, I miss my girls. But when you see them, they are stressing you out. Tell them to fly away. You don't attend their graduation, but you tell them, come and do video, come. Monetize their entire existence. And then turn around and blame somebody else who has no business with you, who is doing his own part of the deal. But you are not even fulfilling your own end of the bargain, of the deal that you made with him. 50-50. Now, his 50% was at the graduation. Where is your 50% at that graduation? You failed your daughter. Where is Nancy, the useless, evil elder sister? Very evil elder sister. I saw a video today. I think I copied it. I'm digressing a bit, but I don't know where. Okay, I think it's on the other phone. Let me check this other phone. If it's not here, then I'll play it on the next video. Let me see. Okay, I think it's not here. Yeah, it's not here. Okay, let's continue. I think there was a video I wanted to show. Okay, I'll do that one in the next in my next video. So again, Korra Obidi has failed her first daughter. And this is not the first time. This definitely will not be the last time she would be failing that poor child. That child is emotionally shattered. That child is so insecure and scared, frightened for God knows what. Very insecure, very self-aware, self-conscious, doubting if she's good enough to be loved. And how did I come about all these things I just mentioned? When the father was taking her to school, asking her father just to get reassurance that her father would be there. It wasn't just known, like, okay, vanzelfsprekend, like, okay, I just know that my dad will be there. I just know that my parents will be there. Oh, it's logical that they would be there. No, it didn't come natural to her that her parents will be there. That's an insecure child. A child that doesn't know whether she is loved, whether she is wanted. She needed her father to give assurance, like her life depended on it. And her father gave her his assurance, and he fulfilled that promise. That does so much to me that, okay, she had that satisfaction and joy. Like I said, it's not to even praise him. I'm not saying all these things to honor him. But the fact that that child experienced that's everything. Not even about him. It's about that child. That child didn't miss out of that feeling. Other parents were there, clapping, calling their children. Why was Korra Obidi not there? Saying, Junie, mommy is here. Hi, Junie. Why was this useless whore that you see on your screen, why was she not there? Why was her ex there? Why was Justin there and she was not there? Why was Junie not waving to her or Ellie Crayfish? When I come live next time, I'll play a video I saw someone did for Nancy. Nancy, the useless evil sister, destroyed Korra's life, never told Korra Obidi the truth, never cautioned her. They kept enabling her, blaming other people. And she got used to that, comfortable with that. And that's what she keeps doing. She's never doing better. Because her evil sister didn't want to offend her, didn't want to offend her fan base because of what she needed them for. Where is the sister today? Sister, you didn't come out and drag your ex-in-law that why did he take the child home after graduation? Why didn't he keep the child in school the whole day to be doing projects after graduation? You didn't come and help your sister to lie as usual. Liar sister. Your father really taught you people how to lie. Because you can't tell me you learned how to lie on the streets. No. The fact that two sisters lie so much, they got it from their father. Because you people, you didn't grow up with your mother. You got it from your father. Two useless sisters. And even talking about okay, I don't have the video here. I have it on the other phone. Even talking about, he took the child out early. The child was in school after the graduation, opening her cake that the father bought. How come you didn't even get there before they left that school? Because they didn't leave immediately. Let me show you guys. It's on this phone. Watch this, guys. This video was after the graduation, inside the school compound. Liar Korra Obidi, the daughter of Anthony Obidi, disgracing that name, that ugly name, known for bad things, known for negative things, known for adultery, immorality, and dishonesty, manipulation. June and Justin, they did not leave the school immediately after the graduation. They were still in school, opening their box of cake. Why didn't Korra Obidi get to school at this point after the graduation? Look at it, guys. This was still in school after the graduation.
Congratulations. Congrats. Congratulations. First grade, here we come.
You see, other children were still there. That was after the graduation in school. Why didn't Korra Obidi even get there at this point? She never went to that school. Never. If you believe she went to that school at all, and she asked a teacher, and she saw other kids doing projects. If you believe that story, I need to do a special night vigil for you, prayer and fasting session. Because clearly, Justin Dean and June were still in school after graduation. They didn't leave immediately. And she still didn't see them. She didn't see her daughter.
Yeah, close. It says congratulations. Congrats.
Congratulations.
First grade, here we come.
So, on top of that video, I'm sure you guys saw kids moving around. So, they were still in school. After the ceremony, they were still in school, but the mother wasn't there. And June will remember this day. She will only have memories of her father being there. No amount of money can replace that. You can get all the stars in the world, but you see this child, she will remember that parent that was truly there, not for clout, not for views, but because he's a father. He's the one that gave birth to that child, not another person. And he knows he has a duty to perform. But you don't have a duty. You don't perform a duty. So you had all the time to actually be there. You didn't attend the graduation. They were opening box of cake inside the school compound. After graduation, you still were not there. You didn't see your child. And then they went home. They even went live. So you could see that they were live and they were home. You didn't call your ex or text him to say, can I just see her? That means you had no interest at all to even be anywhere near there. So why come and pretend and lie to people just to destroy the father of your children? That's why so many people hate you. It's not jealousy. Why would they be jealous of you and not be jealous of Olivia? You don't do as well as Olivia is doing. Olivia is doing very well. She's more successful than you. Olivia is building generational wealth as we speak. What are you building? Generational prostitution. And I reject that prostitution spirit over those girls. Because the spirit and the lineage of Justin is covering them. He's very present in their lives. I'm sure he would not let that happen for them to end up selling their bodies to survive. Olivia is building generational wealth. Why are people not jealous of Olivia that is doing so well? Everybody can see. Buying properties all over the UK. They are not jealous of Olivia, but they are jealous of you. They are jealous of you when you live like this. Is this the $1 million house? I wonder. Jealous of this? The $1 million house looks like $1,000 house now. It's not something people would look at and want to have or want to be jealous of. No. It doesn't look appetizing. It doesn't look enticing. It doesn't look good. So what is here to be jealous of? Can you guys explain to me? Does this look like $1 million house? Guys, be honest. You know why nothing about this person's life will look beautiful? Because the wealth, the money she used to buy this house, for example, is ill-gotten money. The money you got from destroying another person, you cannot put it to good use. It will not look beautiful. It will not radiate. Look at how the house looks like where a junkie lives. It doesn't look like $1 million house in my eyes, no. It looks like a council house where, they just put single government, like in the project or something. Doesn't look like $1 million house. It doesn't. And people are jealous of this. Look at the mop. A nasty individual is using to mop. Just look at that. Doesn't it look like what they use to mop gutter outside? Like public gutters outside on the street. Does it look like something you use inside of a living room? This is what people are supposed to be jealous of. How did all this trash get into here? Me, I'm looking at these pictures. I'm like, is this real or is this content? Did she just pack trash from all over, put in the living room just to do content? Because I find it unbelievable that you can sweep this kind of trash out of your living room or even any room in your house. Where did all of this come from? I find it impossible. Like where, like how? How did it even get like this? You don't care for your children. And people are jealous of this. This is not a mother. This is somebody who doesn't care about her children. Is this the kind of place you're raising two little girls? It's just like you're raising children in a pigsty. This looks like where animals live, bush animals. It doesn't look like where individuals grow up. Is this how you want your daughters to grow up? Is this what you teach them? That it's okay to live inside of dirt? What do they get to learn from you about cleanliness? Being a woman. You only care about nonsense. And your daughters will live in a house like this, and you say it's $1 million house and people are jealous of you. May God forbid. Is this $1 million house? Like, honestly. What happened to the door of that cabinet, that cupboard? What happened to it? Is this $1 million house? Honestly. Please tell me. So people will just see Tiwa Savage. They will not be jealous of Tiwa Savage. They will not be jealous of Yemi Alade. They will not be jealous of Tyler. They will not be jealous of Ira Star. They will not be jealous of Olivia. They will not be jealous of Benny Omoedo. They will be jealous of a dirty girl that doesn't know how to wash her yansh. Let me show you Benny Omoedo. Those are her colleagues in the industry, in the lifestyle vlogging industry. People will not be jealous of Angela Umosu, but they will open their eyes and be jealous of this one. Like, I don't get it. I think they just use that jealousy argument to console themselves, to make them themselves feel better, because they know that this individual. Where is that picture? Let me see if I have it here. Okay, no, I think I have it on this other phone. You see, this is the disadvantage of having different phones. You have all these different things you need. You don't know the phone that has it. Okay, I don't have it here. I'll save it for the other video, the next video. Do you understand? So this, honestly, I'm just going to tell you guys, this is not the kind of life anybody wants to emulate. This is not the kind of life you look up to and tell yourself, oh, how I wish I can be like this. Never. Never. You don't take care of your children. You don't look after them. You are not a fighter for them. You can fight for money, but not for the well-being of your children. You raise your children in a dirty place like this. Who does that? Who? Oh yeah, look at it. I even put it here. I said people will not be jealous of this one. This one got an influencer gig with Bucci Mix. You guys remember shortly after the divorce, that same Bucci Mix, they contacted this girl, this Korra, for advert before Nancy spoiled her life. Nancy destroyed Korra's life. Now they are looking for other content creators. They go to Olivia to advertise her. Have you seen all the adverts Olivia has been doing? Different wigs she's advertising. Hot iron or this hair, whatever she advertises. Now, this Bucci mix now, these people who sell these appliances, they have contacted Benny Omwedo. All of them are boycotting the nudist. I want to express myself by being classless, being trashy. That's not self-expression. It's unprofessionalism. You can never make it in this industry. They will bypass you and go for other content creators. So why would I not be jealous of this lady you see here, Benny Omodo, but I'll be jealous of a dirty pig? Why? Can somebody explain to me? Blessing, you are not jealous of this person that has all these adverts, all this Olivia buying different houses in the UK. You are not jealous of her, but you are jealous of this one. Blessing, why? Why? I'm going to leave it here for today. And I want to thank you all again for being here. And I do hope truly that this real life story that we are watching on Facebook unfold between this ex-couple, these ex-partners, that people can learn. You're seeing the manipulation tactics. You're seeing the brainwashing. You're seeing the lies, the deceit. You're seeing the incompetence in the part of the mother. You're seeing the scapegoating. You're seeing the shifting of blames just to punish another person for you to look good. You're seeing all of that. I hope we learn. Be careful which woman you impregnate. Be careful which woman you make a wife. You cannot wife a whore. A whore will always be a whore. They can go on a break when they get married to you, but it's only for a while. They will go back to being who they are. Be careful who you make babies with. And lastly, you guys, I think someone called one day, I was live, and that person said we should pray for June. And maybe I didn't feel it too much then, but now I feel it like, whoa, that child needs prayers. It's already bad enough that you have to go from house to house, father's house, mother's house, father's house, mother's house. But then to be going through emotional imbalance, doubting yourself, it's a lot. It is well. Thank you all so much again. Help me share the video and help me give it a like before you go. Don't forget, please give the video a like. And I'll try to read comments. Let me see if... Okay, I'll read comments later. Let me just go now. I'll be live tomorrow. Which one should we do? Should we come back here live, or we should go back to our smaller channel and continue on Patient Janet? You guys should let me know in the comments. I'm going to read your comments. I'll end the live, but I'll read your comments. Let me know in the comments which one you want us to do, because I wanted to do another video here to talk about... No, I'm not going to tell you what I wanted to talk about. But it's also pertaining to, let me see, pertaining a bit to what we are talking about now, a bit. Okay, it's about Justin. Anyway, I wanted to come tomorrow to talk about Justin. Or we go to the other channel and talk about Patient Janet. Which one? Let me know in the comments. Just type Justin or Patient Janet, then I'll know. Let me see. Okay, someone sent me something. Let me see. Oh no, it's not. Oh,
So, guys, tonight, the theme of the entire month, the month of June, is eating and living good, okay? But eating good, but living good.
oh, it's quite
How are
long.
we living better than them? How are we
Okay, it's a long one. I'm gonna listen to it after this live, and yeah, I'll see if I can pull out something from it. So please go ahead and vote in the comments. Just type Justin or type Patient Janet. If you say Justin, we'll come right back here on this channel tomorrow. If you say Patient Janet, we'll go to the smaller channel and we'll do it tomorrow. I do have something for both. Yeah, I think I'm more interested, and I will not tell you my preference. Go ahead and let me know in the comments which one you prefer. The more votes, yeah, the more I don't know how to say it. Anyways, the one that comes with a higher votes will be done. Yeah, that's the one we are going to do tomorrow. So I'll just wait for your feedback on that. But again, give the video a like. Let me know what you think about all of this. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it here. If there's anything I didn't remember to say, I'll just add it to tomorrow's video. I love you all, and I know I'm gonna miss you guys, but we'll see one another again soon. Thanks one more time for watching. I remain blessed and enjoy the analyst, and I will catch you all on my next one. Bye.